Welcome to the shop. My name is Brad. This is Bo Woodcraft. And Matthew Peach did it. Jasco did it. This guy did it. Mine's gonna be different, but today we're making a knife rack.
Here we go again.
Why? I just got these beautiful handmade Damascus steel knives from Japan.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
And they deserve a beautiful place to live. All right, good work. All right, so I got this pile of black walnut. I've got this piece of olive wood that I glued up into a flat panel. That has literally been sitting around my shop for about a year. I got this pile of black walnut. These are all cut-offs from cutting boards that I've held on to, you know, because scrap wood is just, you know, potential. It's got a lot of potential. I don't know about that piece though. I'm gonna set that to the side. And we're gonna do is square up one end of this cutoff. Now this is a 8/4 inch piece of black walnut. It's like right towards the end of the board where it kind of had some live edge and stuff. I thought, no, this will make a great base for this thing that I'm doing. So I measured in about a 1/2 inch, and that's where I'm gonna cut a groove. But first I just want to get this cut to length. All right, so I got a 1/4 inch bit in my router, and I'm going to go ahead and plunge that in and cut a groove all the way down into almost 1 inch from the end is where I stop that groove at. Now I'm just kind of sanding up the edges of that olive to make it seat down in that groove a little bit better. It was a little bit tight. So. Like my handmade, my mallet, I call it that, my beer bottle mallet. So now we're gonna kind of do the same thing on the top, and I'm just gonna kind of not even cut this down. I like the length of it. I like the look of it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a matching groove to the bottom so that it has a nice little dado to live in there. Fortunately, I didn't get it on tape, but this this router bit did not survive this project. It snapped in half on the next cut. Good thing I had a backup. All right, fits nice and tight. Maybe too tight. Come on, you can do it. There you go, and then fall apart. Perfect. All right, so I don't want it to be that tight because I want it to have room for expansion, and so we're gonna do that. Now, my table saw decided that the on and off switch didn't want to work, and I tracked everything from capacitors to whatever, but this morning I figured it out, and it's back online, but I did not get to use my table saw yesterday in this project. So here I'm just putting all the knives in the rack to see how they look. I think that looks pretty good. See that? See that? That'll look nice on a countertop. So now we just got to get it finished up. I think I'm going to sand a little bit of a V in this groove right here so they just seat nicely in there. So, other than that, I think once I get this all glued up and in place, it's going to look really good. So, let's make that happen. I'm going to put my knives away now. Hey, real quick, while I'm putting that stuff away over there, can you go ahead and do me a big favor and go down there, hit the subscribe button, throw me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know what you think of this build or what I should maybe build next. And don't forget, I've got a big giveaway coming up. I'm giving away a $500 end grain cherry wood cutting board. That's right, all for you. All you gotta do is subscribe, leave me a comment, say cutting board. When you say cutting board, I'm going to enter your name into a drawing that I'm going to do at the end of August. So stay tuned. Thanks, me. All right, let's get back to the build. All right, so I'm just going to put this together with dowels. So I'm drilling the holes for a 3/8" dowel. All right, so that. I'm going to carefully drill the top over here in my vise. Take my advice and use advice. And then the ends. Once I get all these drilled out, then I'm going to do one more dry fit. Make sure everything lines up good before I glue it together. Because I actually want this one to look nice. Everything to seat. That one didn't want to seat very well, so there we go. There we go. All right, I think that's working. I think that'll look okay. So if I bring that down to about 2 inches right there, we're just going to drill into the sides right here and here, and not very far because this is just going to set in there. So that'll work. Okay, so I saved you the whole sanding montage because I'm pretty sure you guys have seen people sand things, so I just left that out. So this is the glue up. You're going to put it in clamps, and then she's going to be done. Now we let it glue. I'm getting tired. I don't know about you guys. Actually, you're probably not tired at all because I've edited this down to like 8 minutes long. It's literally been all day. All day. Well, I think these turned out really good. I'm super proud of it. The black walnut, the olive, it works really well together. And with that oil finish on it, man, beautiful addition to our kitchen. This could be a beautiful addition to your kitchen. All you gotta do is drop a comment in the box. Tell me why you think you deserve to win this 15 by 19 inch, 2 inch thick, solid cherry, and I'll tell you what, this is a heavy board. Solid cherry end grain cutting board. I put a lot of work into this just to give it away. So drop a comment in the box, let me know, get out in your shop, go make something cool, and see you next time.